when you hear someone say always?
That's
Trayvon.
something that's always like occurring, like.
Okay, so for example, Miss Rosa always wears shoes in the classroom,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what about sometimes?
Flip flops.
It's
Trayvon.
Sometimes I'm hungry.
Sometimes he's hungry, okay? And then never. Malaya, what about never?
That you never wear flip flops in the classroom.
I never wear flip-flops in the classroom, right? That's why it smells good, because you don't smell my feet.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, so always, sometimes, never. Now, we're going to be using that in a mathematical sense, right? Mathematical statements. Okay, so on your board, what you're going to do is write always, sometimes, never,
Okay.
but not yet, just one of those words.
Okay.
Okay, 2 equals 2. Is that an always statement, a sometimes, or a never? Okay, everyone's writing it down on their board right now, and in about 5 seconds, I'm going to say boards up, and then that's when you put your boards up. Okay, so about 5 seconds.
Wait, I have a question. What did you say?
Yes, Malaya.
What did you say again?
You're writing always, sometimes, or never about that statement.
Remember, guys.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boards up. All right, put your boards down. You should have gone always, right?
Yay!
Because 2 is always 2. Okay? 2 is always to 2. Okay? We're getting it. We're getting the hang of it. Okay? Here's another situation. 2 equals 3. Is it always, sometimes, or never?
Don't blur out the answer, guys. It's really.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Boards up. Right, good. It should be never. Because 2 never equals 3, right?
Never.
So we've gotten the hang of it.
Unless it's 2 plus
Wait, do we
1.
do another?
Unless it's 2 plus 1. That's correct. Okay, so unless it's 2 plus 1, then that's when it would be always. But it only said 2 equals 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this one. X equals Y. X equals Y. Okay, just think of a quick answer. We'll get more in depth in a second. Just think about it. X equals Y. Always, sometimes, never. Okay, boards up in 3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Waiting for all boards. Okay, now I want you to turn to your partner. If you can't turn to someone next to you, talk about what you guys got. Talk about what you got. Why? Explain.
So guys,
You don't know because it can be sometimes.
All right, talk to Jake. Leonardo, talk to Mercedes.
Keep it on.
So, what did you guys get?
How was it always?
You're not sure? All right, talk to Aldeniz. See if you guys can compare.
It's
See if Aldeniz can explain it to you. All right.
Should have always.
Okay, Steven, what did you get?
Never.
Never? Okay, can you tell me why you said never? Can you explain what was your thought process? Trayvon, let Steven speak.
I just guessed.
You just guessed? Okay, anyone that said never? Anyone else say never? Jenny, why did you say never? Because they're different variables, okay? And what do we know about different variables?
That they're never equal.
Oh, hold on. Jonathan,
That they can't combine.
why can't you combine them?
Because we don't know if it's a number or not.
Okay, we don't know what it stands for, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, x could equal to 2, right? And y could equal to 3. So that's why 2 is not equal to 3, correct?
But what
Okay.
if X equals 1, Y equals 1?
Good. So if x equals 2 and y equals 2, that's a what kind of a statement?
Always say
An always statement, right? So if you have an always statement and a never statement, what do you think this statement actually is?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So this should be sometimes. Okay? So this kind of answer, this should have been sometimes. All right. Let's try this one. Write a statement or make a statement where it's sometimes true. Okay? Take a few seconds by yourself. Make a statement where you know it's sometimes true. Okay? Think of something. All right, good, Edric. What else? Use a mathematical statement. Not a regular sentence, but a mathematical statement.
Oh my god.
Okay? Try again. Okay, good. But that's my same example. You can't use my example. Choose a different example. Okay? Choose a different example. Good, Steven. Yeah? Try again. Okay. try putting an equal sign. Remember what was the same and similar? Okay. All right.
Really, Miss Della Rosa?
Okay. 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 So you could have gotten something that said x equals x, right? Or y equals x, or y equals 7, correct? So the thing with that is it could be y equals 7, right? It could be y equals 7 because y could equal to 2. So then 2 does not equal to 7, so that's a sometimes statement, right? But if y did equal 7, then 7 does equal 7, so that makes it an always statement. You see why that is a sometimes statement? Okay, here's the last example that I want you to do. Tell me if this is sometimes true, always true, or never true. Okay, tell me if you think it's always, sometimes, or never. Okay, put your boards up in 3, 2, 1. Boards up. All right. It's sometimes. Why is it sometimes?
I just said sometimes.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Steven, why did you say sometimes? When would it always be true? When would it always be true?
If x equals 6.
If x equaled 6, right?
Now let me tell you this.
If x equaled 6, then it'd be 6 minus 6 equals 6 minus 6, right? So 0 equals 0. Give me an example where it's not true. When it's never true. Jonathan.
If x equals 2.
Okay, if x equals 2. So 2 minus 6 equals 6 minus 2. So negative 4 is equal to 4. Is that true?
No.
That's never true, right? So the statement is a sometimes statement. Okay, I said this was my last one, but let me see if you guys can do this one, alright?
I don't know when I did it, so you welcome.
Try this one.
Oh. Don't get scared because of
Ooh,
numbers.
yeah, don't get scared because it's numbers.
I ain't
You guys know how to
scared.
do this?
Ah, beat man.
Alright, is it sometimes, always, or never? Think about this one. Sometimes, always, or never. Alright? Alright. In a quick second, I want you to talk to your partner. Talk to your partner. Go. Talk to your partner. Talk to each other. Why? Talk to each other. Why sometimes? Talk to Janai. Demadre.
Always.
Talk to Eve.
How is it always?
Leonardo. Talk to the two.
What would you want to put?
Here.
As you know.
More.
Always? How can it be always if it's 6x plus 6 equals 2x plus 4 equals 4x
I think it is. Never. All right, one minute.
Jay, time to
Never.
Okay.
Nina, why'd you get sometimes? Why'd you get sometimes?
And then that's gonna equal 6 too. So it's basically 6.
Look.
Alright. Raekwon, what did you get?
Always.
Why always?
Combine lantern, I use a truck.
What am I combining?
X variables.
Shut
The
up.
x variables? Okay, so 6x. And then it's plus 6. Look at what you notice. It's the same thing, so if it's the same thing, it's always, right?
Oh.
Why not?
Oh, it's gonna equal 6.
But if the x changes here, then the x is going to change here, right? It's the same exact variable. How could I change it then? How could I change it so it's a sometimes statement?
Change it the equal sign.
Duh.
What could I do? So it's a sometimes statement.
Never. It's always.
It's always, what can I change in this statement so it can become a sometimes
6x
statement?
minus 6.
So you could do 6x plus 6 equals 6x minus 6.
No, or you can do 6 plus.
This would never make it true though.
You're right.
Okay, so how could I change this so that it's a sometimes statement? So it's sometimes true, sometimes false. Using the examples that we've used before.
mix some kind of stuff.
Malaya.
Wait,
Can you repeat it?
How can I change something in this statement so that it's a sometimes statement instead of an always statement? Because remember, always means both answers are always going to equal each other, right? A sometimes statement is sometimes it will equal to it, and sometimes it won't equal to it. Like in our example before, 0 equaled to 0, and negative 4 equaled, or didn't equal to 4, right? So what can we do to change the sometimes statement?
Negative 6, that's plus
Yeah,
6.
that was dope. I mean, that looked good.
Change the symbol.
Change the what?
The symbol. Like the
What's
plus and negative.
Oh, I think,
Change the negative.
You need to change something, but what can I change?
The variable.
The variable.
Yeah.
So I should change my variable so it can be 6x plus 6 equals 6y plus 6. Right? Do you see why this would be a sometimes statement?
Yeah.
Because they would be equal to each other if you had the same number, right? But it would not equal to the same thing if it was a different number. You guys notice that? Yeah? Okay, put your markers away, put your whiteboards away. Get your keyboard out so we can get on Carnegie. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.